recently just posted a bunch of photos and videos from wrapping season 4 of Hacks.
Yes.
You were incredible.
Thank you.
What was a major highlight from this season?
Oh my goodness. Well, it was the relationship I was able to form with Jean Smart and Hannah Einbinder. That friendship is one that I will cherish. Being able to get to know them off camera and then get to play with them on camera was a dream. So much of my job on that show was playing the guy whose job it was to wrangle these two forces.
Yeah.
And so I'm a dad of two. I was playing dad a little bit on the show as well. But the gift really was being part of that community that felt very strong, both behind the scenes and in front of the camera.
So behind the scenes, what did the hangouts look like? Were you doing cast dinners? Was there bonding happening? What did that look like for you?
There were not Hacks dinners per se. They move very, very fast, and there's so much material being shot, and they're shooting multiple episodes at the same time.
Wow.
But we would hang out in this little green room area at our chairs. I just wrote an article about this for InStyle magazine. And we would talk, we would keep each other warm, we would go get tea, we would go get snacks, and we would ask each other advice about everything, recommendations of movies and documentaries and doctors, and talk about our kids and our pets, and it was really an opportunity in between scenes to really get to know one another.
I love that. And you had me in tears, you had me crying, laughing. Someone commented on your Instagram, you're so good at playing mean and cold. And you responded, you're like, it's called typecasting. So that got me thinking, is there a role or a genre you haven't played yet?
Yes.
All right, what do you want to do?
I want to play a villain.
Okay, ooh, I
want to
love
play
it.
a criminal, a villain, or a cop.
Yes.
And maybe not a cop that's a criminal or a villain, but why not?
Why not? Dream guest star, like if you could make this happen, who would you love to star opposite in that of?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. I loved working with Corey Hawkins so much on 24 Legacy. I'd love to work with him again. But Lisa Kudrow has been a friend and partner of mine for 20 years, so I always love working with her again. Gosh, I've really been lucky to work with a lot of great, strong women, and I hope that continues, because I'm a fan of so many. Kristen Bell, I'd love to work with Kristen.
She's amazing. 20 years ago this year, we got The Comeback, one of my favorite shows on television. I've watched both seasons many times. Is there a core memory of filming with Lisa that has stuck with you all these years?
Oh my God, a core memory?
You had to pick
There's
one.
so many.
I know.
mean, we worked together a lot over the years, but certainly shooting The Comeback was one of them. I think one of the scenes I loved the most with her was going into her trailer in season 2 when Billy has just had it and is quitting and throws his phone across the room. That was a really iconic moment for a publicist who could never really keep his rage to himself, and we had a good time doing that.
So fun. Would we ever get a season 3, a movie, anything? I mean, nobody's aged today, so we could pick up right where we left off. What do we think?
I would love it. It gets talked about all the time, so just know that I hope so.
Really good. So it's actually, there are talks happening, and Lisa would be aboard?
We talk about it all the
you guys talk
time.
about it, okay.
We talk about it all the time. There are talks happening, I can't answer, but we talk about it all the time.
Right.
And we would love it. We all would love it.
love that. Okay, you're a big Housewives fan, so am I. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, we've lost Garcelle, but we're getting Rachel Zoe. What do you think of the shakeup?
Wow. You know, every season is an opportunity for a new piece of chemistry that either will work or it will explode, and I'm sure they're hoping it'll explode. I'm a big fan. I've watched for years and years and years. I'm friends with some of them. I'm friends with Garcelle. So I'm rooting for the franchise, and I'm rooting for all the women.
Did you know Garcelle was leaving behind the scenes?
Nope.
No? Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, well, she's thriving, so she'll be good.
She's doing great.
And we have
great.
Miami coming back tomorrow. Who is the MVP of Miami for you?
I don't watch Miami.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Okay, you have to. It's one of the, I'm telling you.
I don't watch Salt Lake
don't watch-
either, and everyone tells me that.
Yes,
Yeah, I
that's
know.
the best.
I know, I've got to catch up.
I gotta get to Utah. What about OC? We have the trailer. Are you a fan of Gretchen Rossi? Are we excited to see her back?
I am, but Heather Dubrow is an old high school buddy of mine, so I'm partial to my Heather.
Right.
But I always love watching them.
I love it. And best craft services you've ever had on a set?
Well, it was on The Post. The movie The Post, directed by Steven Spielberg, and I think that they managed to make an unbelievable craft service that I had never. It was like being in a restaurant every single night.
That's amazing.
And every single day, and at lunch, it was exciting. And you'd expect nothing less.
It's Spielberg.
From
so.
Spielberg and Meryl Streep and Tom Hanks, it's like, it better be good.
The
right?
best of the best. And what is one hot take? This is the hill you die on. This is the take you're standing by. What is that one hot take for you?
I got to tell you something, and I'm sorry, I'm embarrassed to ask you this question. I don't know what you mean by that.
Okay.
What is a hot take?
You know what? Like, pizza, like ranch with pizza is disgusting. Like, what is something that you go against the grain for? You'll tell people time and time again, and they look at you like you're crazy. Like, is there a show you love that no one likes? Like, something like that. Something that's like, you're like, this is a hot take.
Oh, I see. Because people ask me that all the time.
Really?
And I'm like, a hot take.
Well, Andy Cohen asks. So I was like, you know what, maybe you've done the hot take on Watch What Happens Live before.
I probably have done that before. There's so many things that I'm so not into, like matcha. I don't know what everyone's
Okay, that's a hot take
is.
because I love matcha, so that's your hot take.
Well, I haven't had a good one. It all tastes like I'm eating grass clippings.
Yeah.
But I got to tell you, I'm all for LGBTQ plus storytelling and the new, like people who are now turning their backs on pride. I don't get it.
Yep.
We're in a time now where we need to be supporting the disenfranchised and all of us working together. So if that's a take, it's a take.
No, and I was going to say it is Pride Month. Who is one to watch in the LGBTQ plus community? Someone that you think we should have our eyes on?
Well, obviously Benito is killing it on his show, but he doesn't need me. Cole Escola is killing it, but he doesn't need me. But I mean, some of the people who've been working in our industry for years and years and years, like Tim Bagley, who is a genius comic actor, who is in Somebody Somewhere, who is brilliant, who's been a friend of mine for years, and I think that he's really coming into his own, even though he's been around for a long time.
I love that. Thank you so much.
Thank
and you are
you.
one to watch always.
Well, I appreciate it.